Now it's the moment millions of Americans have been waiting for. The Federal Reserve announced its first interest rate cut since March of 2020. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell announced it today. The Fed would lower its key interest rate by half a percentage point.
This decision reflects our growing confidence that with an appropriate recalibration of our policy stance, strength in the labor market can be maintained in a context of moderate growth and inflation moving sustainably down to 2%.
Powell says the Fed will closely watch how the economy responds to the rate change as he eyes more cuts before the end of the year. Now, the federal interest rate cut will impact many of us looking to buy a home, a car, or start a business.
WESH 2's Megan Mulatto spoke with a local economist who says the amount won't make a huge difference right now, but it could lead to more relief in the future.
The Federal Reserve has announced their first interest rate cut in more than 4 years, a half percentage point, giving some relief to those in the market for a home or a car or those paying off credit card debt.
I think they'll have to proceed with caution because inflation still is above its target.
The cut comes after a bunch of rate hikes to help lower inflation to a goal level that the director of the Institute for Economic Forecasting says was never reached.
Now, they haven't reached their inflation target yet. So I expect that they'll probably move cautiously as they start to lower interest rates. They don't want inflation to reignite. Nobody does.
How much relief it'll bring, he says, won't have a tremendous impact, but more relief could be seen later this year and into next.
As the Fed continues through the process of cutting rates into 2025, and these cumulative rate cuts start to build, then you're going to start to see some of these other interest rates move a little more significantly in the economy.
He says 1 or 2 percentage points would be a different story, adding up to a bigger impact over time.
Hopefully a signal that more help is forthcoming in the months and quarters ahead.
Megan Mulatto, WESH 2 News.